Patricia Gibson.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I agree with the Secretary of State that age verification needs to happen. Today's announced delays is one thing, but these delays actually stretch back to April. And this latest delay does not inspire confidence, which is extremely serious given that this is a matter about protecting children from harmful content. And another 6 months delay is not acceptable. Can he guarantee there will be no further slippage in the implementation of age verification? And does he agree that robust age verification must apply to social media companies who may operate around the fringes of the law? Can he reassure us that he will do all he can to prevent those who are unwilling to provide age verification from accessing pornography and other inappropriate material posted on a social media platform? And does he agree that this needs to be robustly dealt with as a matter of huge concern, as further delays will start to look like a lack of commitment to this on the government's part?
Well, Mr Speaker, I can reassure the Honourable Lady there is no lack of commitment on the government's part, as I hope she would expect, as and when we discovered that this mistake had been made and we realised there was no way to avoid its consequences. The right thing to do was to come and say so to the House of Commons, to apologise not just to the House, but as I said, to those beyond it who've campaigned on this matter, but also to set out what we believe now needs to be done. In relation to no further slippage, of course, we will do everything we can to ensure that there is no further slippage, and both my honourable friend and I will spend a good deal of time making sure that we have put in place the necessary measures to make sure that mistakes like this do not happen again. In relation to social media companies, she's right to say that these companies have a responsibility here, and she will know that in the white paper that we've produced on so-called online harms, one of the areas of focus is to make sure that young people are not exposed to material that they should not be, and that we believe that the duty of care that the white paper will institute should apply to those social media companies across the board. They should be responsible for making sure that harms do not reach their users where they reasonably can. And so we expect through that process to develop a regulatory framework that will make that happen. I don't believe that online companies should wait for the regulator to be in place before they change their behaviour, and a sensible online company will not do so, because when the regulator starts work, it will want to be persuaded not just that an online company is doing the right thing on the day of the beginning of that regulator's work, but that it has been doing so for some time. So I hope very much that will make a difference, and I believe that it will. But she has my commitment that we will continue to work across a whole range of measures to make sure that young people are as safe as they can be online.